Why do you think so little attention was paid to the notion of a pandemic?
Yeah, well, let's also anchor this in what you had described up front, which is there were some who said there was real risk here, right? Bill Gates being one. In our warm up for this, we talked a little bit about a John Hopkins scenario exercise, the SPARS pandemic, that they produced kind of results for in October 2017. But if then we look into organizations, executive teams, and their boards, I think there are three issues. One is it is a failure of imagination. So it's just, hey, you kind of want to think at the points in time that you're going to willing and consider risk, you should be thinking diverse about the risk and think about things you really don't want to have to think about. There's an anchoring bias. So it's not unusual for boards and our executive teams to see the next risk in the context of the one we have. Like, what are we going to do about the next financial crisis? And by the way, there's going to be a lot of it going on about, well, how do we build resilience against the next pandemic? But the next thing to happen, it's going to be climate change. It's going to be cyber risk. It's going to be threats to our infrastructure in the United States and Canada, something of that sort. And here's the one that's very complicated. Be careful about being complacent about data, no matter how beautifully it's shown, which is a little bit of a version of PowerPoint makes you stupid. So we were talking about one report. I'm not going to name it. One report which discusses every year global risks and surveys 1,200 professionals around the world about the likelihood to name the risks and to their impact and the likelihood they will happen. Report is issued January 15th, 2020. It's 2020 version. Infectious disease, fourth least likely to happen out of the 30 that are named. Wow, makes me feel good. It's fourth least. There's some data behind it. Be careful about the data. You got to kind of interrogate the data very carefully.